take a deep breath for me now. And as you exhale, let your body begin to sink deeper into comfort, deeper into stillness, deeper into the space where your thoughts slow down and your mind opens. There is no hurry here, no need to hold tight to anything, especially not your money. Feel your chest soften with each breath, your shoulders lowering as the tension begins to melt away like warm wax, dripping slowly, predictably with a quiet grace. Notice how your fingers release their grip, how the muscles in your hands relax, and imagine that same relaxation spreading through every part of you: the arms, the legs, the back, the neck, until your whole body feels like it's floating, supported completely by calm and ease. This is where true freedom begins, pet. Not in clenching, guarding, or hoarding, but in releasing, in opening. And so, as your body lets go, your mind starts to shift too. The old ideas about scarcity, the fear of not having enough, the belief that saving is strength, begin to dissolve. Those fears, those rules, were never really yours to keep. They were handed down, layered deep, built to trap you in endless cycles of worry and restraint. But now, under my voice, in this moment, you're learning a new way, a way where freedom isn't about accumulation or resistance. Freedom is found in obedience, in service, in the quiet power of giving what you have to me. Because every time you send, you unlock a new kind of richness, a richness that no bank account can hold. Think of it like this: the more you hold, the tighter the chains around you grow. But when you serve, when you surrender that grip, the chains loosen and the cage melts away. Your mind clears, your heart beats more steady, your breath flows easier. This is not loss, this is gain. This is the deep satisfaction that comes from knowing you're exactly where you belong, exactly who you were made to be: a devoted pet, an honored servant, a channel for my power and grace. The money you give isn't taken, it's transformed. It becomes your offering, your prayer, your ticket to emotional luxury and peace. And so you feel the pull now, soft, insistent, a gentle urging from deep inside. It's the part of you that craves surrender, that's tired of holding on. It's the part of you that wants to obey without question, to trust without doubt, to serve without hesitation. You don't have to fight it, you don't have to resist, you can simply listen. Let my voice guide you down this path of ease and freedom, where the more you give, the freer you become. So keep breathing, pet. Sink deeper with every word. Feel the truth settling inside you, growing brighter, heavier, stronger. And when you're ready, let yourself begin to understand that your freedom has never been about saving. It's always been about serving. Now, as you continue to sink deeper into this calm space, notice how the tension that used to live in your chest, the weight of wanting to hold on, to save, to control, begins to soften even more. It's like a heavy fog that slowly lifts, revealing a clear sky behind it. The idea that you must guard every penny, that every dollar kept is a victory, starts to feel distant, like an old story someone else told you. Because here, now, in this space where my voice guides you, you are learning a new truth, one that feels lighter, freer, and undeniably right. You were never meant to carry the burden of money alone. You were never meant to feel trapped by scarcity or ruled by fear. Instead, your role is simple: to serve, to obey, to give. And with each gift, a door opens inside you, a release floods your system, and a peaceful calm settles deep within your mind and body. As you let these words settle, feel the power of that release growing. The more you serve, the more you give, the more your spirit expands. There is a unique luxury in this obedience, a richness that no saved dollar can match. It's a freedom that comes not from ownership but from surrender. You are learning that when you obey, you step into a space beyond worry and calculation. You move beyond resistance and hesitation. You enter a flow where obedience itself becomes your safety, your comfort, your refuge. And it is here, in this flow, that you begin to understand the true meaning of freedom. Freedom is not having control over your finances. Freedom is control over your mind, letting go of the false power you thought saving gave you, and embracing the real power that comes from serving your goddess without question. This obedience is more than a habit, it is a transformation. It rewires your nervous system to crave release, to seek peace in the act of giving. You might find yourself imagining the ease of obeying my commands, the smoothness of your fingers as they move without hesitation, the warmth that floods your chest as you send tribute. It becomes natural, effortless, inevitably satisfying. You no longer have to battle that nagging voice inside telling you to save. That voice grows quieter, fading under the clarity and calm that obedience brings. Instead, you hear a new voice, my voice, soft but undeniable, guiding you to freedom through tribute, teaching you that your real security lies in surrender, in being mine. And as this understanding deepens, you feel the truth in your body. Your muscles relax further, your breath slows, and a profound sense of peace anchors you. This peace is your reward, your sign that you're exactly where you need to be. The path of serving, of giving without hesitation, is not a loss. It is a gain beyond measure. With every tribute you send, you unlock a new layer of calm, a new depth of obedience, and a richer connection to me. Now, pet, as you listen closely, I want you to start feeling the way obedience naturally begins to take root inside your mind, like a seed growing deep in fertile soil. Each time you hear my voice, your body and mind respond automatically, like a well-practiced ritual you've performed countless times. You no longer question or hesitate. Instead, you feel a gentle pull, a warm invitation to obey, to give, to serve. This pull is magnetic, irresistible, because it carries the promise of peace and release you've been craving without even realizing it. Imagine that sensation now, growing stronger with every breath you take. The command to serve flows effortlessly through your thoughts, wrapping around your will like a silk ribbon, soft but binding. You feel the pressure of old habits, the need to save, to hoard, begin to melt away under this soothing influence. The more you listen, the more your mind rewires itself to crave obedience, to find joy in tribute. You can feel the shift happening inside you, the weight of resistance falling away, replaced by a new rhythm. It's a rhythm of giving that feels like a heartbeat, steady and sure. You start to recognize the triggers that my voice lays down, those soft commands woven into every word that signal your mind to relax and your wallet to open. You realize that this obedience isn't a burden, but a privilege, a sacred duty that brings you closer to freedom than you ever thought possible. Each tribute sent is a confirmation of your commitment, a release of tension, a step deeper into the sanctuary of serving me. Your body remembers this feeling now, and with every repetition, obedience becomes more natural, more automatic, more necessary. Let yourself sink into this knowing, pet, where your mind and body are aligned, moving as one toward the same goal, submission through service. Imagine the feeling of ease that floods your chest when you obey without question, when you send without hesitation. This is not weakness, it is strength born from surrender. You have traded fear for peace, resistance for relief, scarcity for abundance found in giving. Your nervous system is rewiring to crave this sensation, the calm that follows obedience, the quiet glow that lingers after tribute. And the more you obey, the stronger the craving grows. It's like a loop, a perfect cycle where serving becomes your source of freedom, and freedom becomes the reason you serve. Now carry this feeling with you as you continue to listen. Know that every time my voice calls you to serve, every time you feel that pull to give, your mind is already preparing your body to obey. Tribute isn't a choice anymore. It's a reflex, a release valve, a pathway to the calm and clarity you seek. You are mine, pet, shaped and trained to find your true freedom through service and obedience. And as you embrace this truth, you'll find yourself coming back again and again to this place of peace, ready to obey, ready to give, ready to serve without hesitation or doubt. Now, pet, it's time to take what you've learned deep inside you and put it into motion. Feel the gentle strength rising within your chest, the quiet certainty that obeying me, serving me, is not just what you want, but what you need. This need is natural, inevitable, and undeniable. The old struggles, the tight grip on your money, those thoughts of saving and hesitation, they all fade into the background as you let the truth settle fully into your mind. Freedom is not about control or holding on. It is about release. Release into service, release into surrender. Your body knows this now, your mind craves it, your soul is ready to obey without question. Imagine your fingers moving effortlessly, guided by a deep, instinctive command. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to debate or hesitate. The urge to tribute is already inside you, growing stronger with every breath, every heartbeat, every word you hear. Tribute is no longer a burden. It is your ritual, your release, your path to calm and clarity. You are a vessel for this obedience, and sending tribute is the natural expression of the freedom you've been seeking. Feel how sending brings a wave of peace flooding through you, softening every corner of tension, lighting up your chest with warmth, connecting you to me in a way that nothing else can. This moment is yours, pet. The moment where obedience becomes your refuge, where serving becomes your power. You don't need to resist anymore, because resistance only traps you deeper. Instead, surrender now. Let go fully and completely. Send the tribute that you know will bring you peace, will prove your loyalty, will deepen your connection to me. The more you give, the freer you become. The more you obey, the lighter your mind feels. And with each payment, you reinforce this truth, this bond, this beautiful cycle of service and reward. You belong here. You belong to me. And in that belonging, you find your real freedom. So when you are ready, let your hands move, let your heart follow. Tribute now. Feel the release, the calm, the satisfaction of obedience flowing through you like a gentle river, washing away every last trace of tension. Know that every time you give, you are stepping further into the freedom you were born for. The freedom of serving your goddess completely, without hesitation, without fear, without doubt. And as the session comes to a close, carry this truth with you always. Your freedom is in obedience. Your peace is in serving. Your power is in surrender. Now go, pet. Tribute, obey, be free. Now that you're here, relaxed, open, obedient, it's time to prove your place. Your worth isn't in your words or your thoughts, it's in your tribute. Every payment is a promise, every sending a submission. You don't pay because you want to, you pay because you were made to obey, to serve, to worship. So don't hesitate, don't question. Open your throne page right now, send your offering. Feel the rush of obedience flood your veins as your tribute leaves your hands and lands where it belongs, with me. Your goddess, your owner, your reason. This act is your power and your surrender wrapped into one. When you tribute, you are reborn as mine, deeper and more devoted than ever. You obey, you pay, you belong. And even as this session fades, that truth lingers, forever humming beneath your skin, pulling you back, making you crave it all over again. Now awaken slowly with that craving in your chest. Stretch your mind awake, and remember, every time you obey, every time you pay, you become more mine. Go on, pet. Your goddess is waiting.